was stood over me when I'd done my cruciate, and he was saying some nasty things when I was injured, and I just thought, we'll meet again.
How many times have you sent off?
Not that many.
Oh.
I think seven or eight.
50.
All right.
That's a lot. It's got to be more than that.
No.
For a midfielder, for a combative midfielder, it's not a lot.
I'm hearing 13.
You're hearing wrong.
You weren't sent off.
Absolutely not.
How many times was Roy sent off? Do we have any stats on this? 13.
It's not 13.
13.
Yeah, 13.
That's not true.
It's
not 13.
You're blocking it out.
Christ. I'm not blocking it out.
Can we read them out?
Yeah, read them out.
We've definitely got 11,
My
right? So
life.
let's just work through these now.
Let's have a work through.
If I'm wrong, I won't have any cake.
Well, it's definitely not 7 or 8.
Right.
Right, the first one was the FA Cup final,
FA Cup
Final?
semi-final, Villa Park, sent off for a stamp on Gareth Southgate.
Yeah, and he deserved it.
Armstrong, a deft touch from him to find Southgate. Well, the free kick awarded against Keane, and stupidly Keane goes in on Southgate, and there is mayhem down on the touchline. Blows being exchanged there. Roy Keane definitely in trouble. Irwin pointing at Southgate suggests he made more of it than was necessary. He has to be dragged away by Shaw. Well, this is just the last thing that the game needed after the warning and the encouragement really before the match from the two managers for the match to be played in good spirit and for it to be just a sporting occasion. I'm afraid we saw the ugly side of the match there, the ugly side of football. And the touch judge, the linesman on this side, being spoken to by Mr. Ellery to give him his verdict. Steve Bruce, as the captain, is trying to intervene, but Keane certainly will get a card. The only question is what colour. Southgate also is being spoken to, and Mr. Ellery produces the red card, and Roy Keane is sent off in the FA Cup semi-final, and his chance has gone of playing at Wembley. Keane certainly went in too hard on Southgate. Oh, that was right over the top there. And then when Southgate comes back at him, Keane stamps on Southgate, not once but twice. His reward is a red card. Southgate too had gone in without question, and that's where the trouble started, with Ray Houghton getting involved with his Irish teammates.
On his back. You always say the defenders never be on your back, you know what I mean? Always be on your feet.
What's the second one? Second one.
Second one, 1995, August 28th, early in the season, Blackburn at Ewood Park, dismissed in an ill-tempered
I was unlucky with that one. No, I was. That was 2 yellow cards. Second one was for diving, when I was taken on for, I think it was a penalty.
You dived?
No, I didn't dive, that's my point.
Steering himself away from Butwell. The foul by Roy Keane, and the first booking of the match for Roy Keane.
Well, a good little dribble here from Matt Holmes. Roy Keane comes in late, takes the players to the ball.
And here's Keane. The sliding challenge from Colin Hendry, and the referee lets it go.
Well, this is interesting. Hendry's wanting to be booked. If he was to book him, it would mean a red card, because he's already been booked once.
Yes, Keane was booked in the first half, but he did of course book Graham Lasso for taking a dive as well. So here the question of consistency comes into play, and Keane is off for taking that dive in the penalty area. Roy Keane is sent off here.
Well, I did say it was a possibility. I've spoken about consistency with referees. The first half, he booked Lasso for diving, looking for a penalty. On this occasion here, you see it quite clearly. Hendry goes in. Keane overplays the ball, takes the dive over Hendry's foot. No way is that a free kick. Mr. Ellery has sent him off.
Third one.
The third one, the Premiership versus Middlesbrough Old Trafford.
Yeah,
Keane
Fjord,
continued to be
striker,
dogged by red mist, and he was sent off for the third time in 6 months.
Yeah, that was a bit silly. Fjord top, remember the striker?
Fjord.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Janaga.
Yeah.
What did you do?
Tried to punch him. That wasn't a good one. I think we won that. I think we won the game.
Tried to punch him.
I didn't connect really.
Gets it back to Keane. Diggs. Musto. Mickey Butt and Roy Keane trying to run the show in midfield. Oh, now Keane is pushed out here. And Roy Keane goes off. A player who invariably gets himself embroiled in the wrong type of aggression. He's sent off for the second time this season.
Fourth one, the Premiership versus Southampton at the Dell.
Yeah.
Keane was sent off again as United lose 6-3.
Right.
What were you sent off for then?
I didn't know you lot
I played the game.
game.
I played the game.
Well, you were out there.
I don't remember.
Looking at you.
You lot were all out
6
there.
goals, yeah, you played well, obviously. We gave up 6.
I know. It was a kick, though.
Quick throw by Letitia, and to be retaken. Roy Keane went in a way that has upset the referee, Jeff Winter, and it's an early booking for the United midfield man. It's a foul by Keane, who's already been booked. It's a second yellow for Keane, who is sent off for the 4th time in his Manchester United career.
The fifth one is the FA Cup semi-final at Arsenal at Villa Park, where it says Keane was somewhat unfortunate to be sent off for 2 bookable offences.
Exactly.
Was one of them red
Overmars.
cards? He came over and tackled Overmars.
Overmars, yeah. I think I was covering for you again. You know.
Tackle by Keane. And a yellow card for Roy Keane. And he better watch his tongue here, because the last thing Manchester United need is to be a player light. And now Roy Keane is off. Oh, what a game! It's his second yellow card. And just as in 1995 when he was sent off here, Roy Keane has been dismissed. A lunging challenge on Overmars.
And that was Ellery. Ellery set me up
David
4
Ellery.
times, yeah.
Did you have a bit of a beef with Ellery?
A bit, was he a school? Was he
Yes,
a principal?
I had a problem
at
with
some
Ellery as well.
some posh school
Yeah,
in
Harrow.
England.
Harrow.
Is it? And he had that look over me. He was
Yeah, he had that same with me.
Irish. I was definitely looking down at me.
Because I was thinking, yeah.
I said to him, book me in the tunnel before the game starts. I know he's going to book me. He sent me off 3 or 4 times.
Like a class system thing.
Definitely. Oh, definitely. He was looking down at me. Yeah, without a doubt.
Without a doubt. I got the same vibe from Ellery.
Thanks. Yeah.
Without a doubt.
There you go.
Great
The
guy.
6th one, the Premiership versus Newcastle at St James's Park. Keane was again
Shearer.
dismissed for collecting 2 yellow cards.
Yeah.
I saw him lose it now.
Yeah,
I saw that one.
That's when
I
you
laughed
proper
at that
lost
one.
it then, didn't
Yeah, I
you?
did.
Yeah, he did.
But
He
do you
lost
know what? I was more with the team as well than
Our team or your
our
his
team. Just we gave away a goal, I think, towards the end. I don't know if you were playing, but Wes was poor for the goal. I remember I was more angry at Wes. I hope Wes was playing. and you know when they wouldn't give you the ball back, one of them.
Shearer gets the throw. Sustaining their play in the first half. It's not been difficult for Newcastle. And now Stephen Lodge gets a word with his assistant, Andy Garrett. And after that little powwow, the outcome was a caution for the captain of Manchester United, Roy Keane. United have lost their captain. Roy Keane goes. Well, really, this seemed to be on the cards.
The 7th, Charity Shield versus Chelsea at Wembley.
Oh, yeah.
A red card for a reckless challenge on Gus Poyet.
Yeah.
Was it reckless?
Yeah, it was. I enjoyed
Stage
it.
of the season. Why are you that angry? What are you doing?
This is Charity Shield.
This is the
Yeah,
happy
but
times.
you have to put a marker on early in the season.
Jesus.
What part of the game was that early on in the game? The final?
Not sure.
Did you win it?
I'm not sure.
Oh.
He didn't care.
What was the challenge, if you don't mind me asking?
I think he was shielded, and I think I just went up,
went
and
through.
just. And I think right down the back of the calf.
Oh.
Sore ones. Yeah.
Killing.
Jesus.
Shame.
There's another incident involving Scholes and Keane. No charity in the Charity Shield. There's a red card for Roy Keane. So often a red mist descends on Roy Keane when he feels he's been hard done by. He had his heels clipped by Hasselbank and he took it out on Gus Poyet. And Roy Keane, not for the first time in his career, departs the scene. And the applause you can hear is from inevitably the Manchester United fans who are saying goodbye to their skipper.
8th, the Premier League versus Manchester City at Old Trafford.
Of course, yeah.
A straight red for a disgraceful knee-high foul on Alfie Haaland. I'm just reading out the description of what was on the papers at the time.
Yeah, but you didn't help either.
I didn't help with what?
Running off to the linesman and saying it's only a yellow. Is that true? It's true.
Did you?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Gary ran over going, it's only a yellow. So when you say that to an official, he's going to go, well, that must be a red. Why would you say it's only a yellow? Don't even book me.
So I'm at fault for basically your being sent off.
But I don't think that tackle was that bad. I really don't. I know it looks bad. You know when a player does a somersault?
Yeah.
But the damage is...
It was knee-high though, wasn't it?
Yeah, but I was never going to injure him in that tackle. You can't injure a player with that type of tackle. As we know, if you play the game, you know when a fella's trying to injure a player.
Yeah.
It's just about when someone does a somersault, it looks kind of worse than what it was. And it was a City game, and it was a rubbish game, and it was a bit... I think we were all frustrated. I think we'd just been knocked out of Europe a couple of days before it. So...
I remember watching you walk off as well.
And I'd been sent off. I got injured. I'd done my cruciate up at Leeds. And people tend to
against
forget.
him.
Yeah.
Well, obviously I tried to trip him, and again, players... He was stood over me when I'd done my cruciate, which was a bad injury, and he was saying some nasty things when I was injured. And I just thought, listen, we'll meet again.
Well, incredible developments here. City level. Now, can they hold on to it? Keane involved here. Now, this is interesting, bearing in mind the history between him and David Ellery. The rest of you away. Beckham having plenty to say. Remember, he's sent him off 3 times in the past. I don't think there's any question. Oh, there is. Goodness me. Keane, can you believe this? Well, the challenge was obviously worse than it looked from far away. And for the 4th time, David Ellery has sent off Roy Keane. Never mind lightning striking 4 times. No, that's why. Right over the top. And he's got to go for that. The challenge was on Haaland. Keane can have no complaints at all. The referee was right. And I just wonder whether that was just frustration, pure frustration by Roy Keane, who is sent off, by the way, for the 8th time in his Manchester United career.
We're at 9th, 2001, Premier League, Newcastle at St James's Park, dismissed for a 2nd successive season at St James's Park for throwing the ball at Alan Shearer. He then made an attempt to lash out at the striker as he made his way off the field.
I thought I thought that was one we were talking about earlier.
No, the one earlier was for 2 yellow cards.
Oh, right. Okay. No, yeah, that was the one I was angry with Wes and the...
You forgot.
Yeah.
You forgot one.
And Roy Keane gets a red card again. Manchester United going down with the wrong sort of fight. I don't know why, but Keane threw the ball at Shearer. That started it.
10. Remember you said there's no way 13. Remember you said that. Go on.
It's definitely not 13.
Sent off by Uriah Rennie in injury time of the 1-1 draw after elbowing Jason Mcateer following a number of heated exchanges throughout the game.
Yeah. Got that one?
Yeah, but I should have.
Okay.
He deserved that.
Jason Mcateer.
He was your Irish teammate, colleague.
Yeah, I was just thinking that.
I wouldn't go that far.
Were you mates or not?
Absolutely not.
Oh, okay.
Just because you play with somebody doesn't mean you're mates.
Yeah, but at international level...
Do you know what? What you used to get to meet players who shout their mouths off.
Yeah.
I didn't mind lads kicking me up, booting me, honestly. But Mcateer, as usual, had plenty to say for himself.
Yeah.
So, but I didn't deserve to be sent off in that game. Absolutely not. If you ever look back at it, I didn't even catch him.
Last 60 seconds. Forward from Ferdinand. Away by Bab. Now Veron. Oh, Mcateer's gone down with Keane. Roy Keane could be in trouble here. Off. Roy Keane has been sent off for an off-the-ball incident with Jason Mcateer. An ugly end to what is a disappointing afternoon.
Well, we'll see it here. Stevie comes in. Oh, well, that's silly, Roy. No need for that at all.
11th,
Still going.
February 25th, 2003, Champions League versus Porto at Estadio de Dragao. With his side trailing 2-1 in the first leg of the first knockout round, the red mist descended for Keane again. Sorry, I'm not trying to antagonise you, but it's just the reports.
It sounds like you're enjoying it, don't you?
Brilliant.
With 4 minutes remaining, the Irishman needlessly trod on the Porto keeper Victor Bau as he tried to chase down a loose ball. I think I remember that one. I think I was playing.
Yeah. No, that was. I felt bad after that one. That is letting the team down.
Ronaldo pası ceza alanına, kaleci Vitor Baye çıktı. Ve bu arada bir sakatlık geçiriyor. Temas var Vitor Baye'ye. Hakem elini cebine götürdü. Vitor Baye sakatlandı. Bir kez daha izliyoruz. İşte Roy Keane burada üstüne basıyor. Evet, Vitor Baye'nin üstüne basıyor. Orada sanırım bir...
When he's going, obviously the captain, why are you feeling? Because you've seen him, like, oh, what's wrong with him? Could you say something to him when you get in the dressing room? Did you say anything? Did any of you lot say anything?
Truthfully, Righty, no, listen, it wasn't, I couldn't take criticism, but any time lads came in or the manager came, I would be feeling bad, don't worry. I wouldn't be sitting there going, like, relaxed about it. So I think the players would recognise when someone's feeling bad and going, there's no point in going there.
Did you apologise?
I'm not sure. I must have apologised once or twice.
Roy, we can't...
I got sent off once for Ireland.
Well to get away, and they are silly Roy Keane. That really was uncalled for, and is a yellow card for the stand-in and a red card for the stand-in Irish captain. I have to say, I think the referee is right. Roy Keane, that was totally uncalled for, and what do you expect?
So there you go, that's 12. And we think there's 13, but we've only got...
I told you.
We've only got 12 at the moment.
Yeah, it's not 13.
Well,
it's 12.
He said 13. It's not 13.
But you were saying 7.
That was part of my game. If people are annoying me, and then you have to put a marker down with people, or people might have been shouting their mouths off, or you've had incidents previously, like I had with Haaland. Then my mindset, right, he goes on about what motivated him. Sometimes you're thinking you'd have anger, that type of emotion, or you're desperate to win. Yeah, I regret any of them.
Is there any of them where you think you said, I was stupid there?
Not really, no. People were annoying me, and obviously the one everyone remembers is the Haaland one. I got sent off Newcastle a couple of times with your mate, Shearer. No regrets with them.